Hey everyone, so I've been getting a lot of questions about the water marble tutorial I did a long time ago, and I've been getting questions like which polish is best, it didn't turn out right, what am I doing wrong? So I just decided to make a video on kind of going more in depth in how to do the water marble nails, just so you kind of get an idea of exactly what to do and to see if doing some of the steps that I do help a little more with doing the designs. So I'm gonna get right into it and just start off with first the container I use. So this is the container I use. It's just a small Rubbermaid, well, Rubbermaid makes it, little container. So for the container, you don't want anything too big. You also don't want anything too small. You need something that can fit any of your fingers. Like I can fit my thumb and all my other fingers. I wouldn't do them all together. But you want something that's big enough to put your finger in, but also not too small because you want the design to spread out. So you don't want something too big, or you'll end up using way too much polish and it won't stay together, because you want the polish to stay together in order to get the design right. Next, with the water that you use, I just take tap water and just put it in a bottle and just keep it on my vanity. So anytime I want to do the water marbles, then I already have room temperature water ready. That's the other thing. You don't want to use water that's too hot, because if it's too hot, then the nail polish will harden way too fast. And if it's too cold, then it won't harden. It won't harden as fast, but it won't keep the design like you want it to. Like it dries way too slow. So you want something right in between. So room temperature water is perfect to use. I just keep it in a water bottle and just have it sit out the whole time. Now I know I've read somewhere like filtered water also works best, like filtered room temperature water. Well, I've been using just plain tap water, and that seems to work fine with me. If you don't want to, if you don't already have a filter on your tap, it really shouldn't matter. It should work just as well. Okay, for the nail polishes, I'm not really sure exactly which ones work the best. I know that you don't want a really thick polish because it's not going to spread really well in the water. Now the polishes I use are China Glaze polishes. It's because my favorite nail polish is the one I have the most of. So I know those work really well. OPI, Sephora by OPI works really well. Sally Hansen really works well too. But it's all about trial and error for the polishes. Just make sure that they're not really thick. So that's really about all the tips I have. If you have any more questions, then just leave them in the comments below, and I'll see if I can answer that question. So next, I'm going to give like a little demonstration on the technique, so y'all can kind of see how I do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the little demo. Okay, so I already have my water in my container. Also, for your container, before you put the water in it, make sure that it's clean. You can have polish around it, but make sure that there's actually no polish floating in the water before you use it, because that could also mess up the nail art. So today I'm just going to be using just a fake nail, because I'm not ready to do my nails over again. So I'm just going to be using that. And I'm just going to be using Liquid Leather, which is by China Glaze, and also Ruby Deer, just to do just a quick tutorial on it. Now before you get started, you want to make sure that both of your polishes are open, so you can just quickly get them into the water. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with Ruby Deer, and you don't want to have the polish dropping really far from it, or it's just going to have like a little drop of nail polish to just float all the way down to the bottom. That's not what you want. So you want to just gently press the polish against the water and then it's spread out evenly. You also want to make sure you have enough of the little circles to actually make a design. You know, doing just like, I guess more than 4 or 5. You know, I don't really count mine. But having more than a couple will make the design come out a lot better. Okay, you want to make sure you have all your tools next to you. So you also have a toothpick, or you know, an orange stick, or whatever you're using, and just start from the middle and work your way out. And just create any kind of design you want. You can also start from kind of like the center of it. Just kind of work your way. That's my design right there. And once you're happy with the design, then you can dip the nail in. Try to find the design that you like. Try not to get really blotchy points or really thick lines. So I'm just going to dip the nail in. And then I'm going to take the same toothpick and just swirl it around, getting all the excess polish out the water before I take the nail out. And once you have a clean spot in the water, then you can remove the nail. And take all of the old nail polish out. And here is the design that came out. You see the little water droplets, that's fine. They won't stay up there, they'll actually evaporate. Okay, so I hope that this helped out a little bit, and hopefully your next water marble journey will turn out the way you want it to. If you have any more questions or comments, just leave them at the bottom, and I will see y'all again later. Bye.